Well, let me just start by making an announcement. We are here today to do one of the things that we love to do on a monthly basis, and that is recognize Caitlin. We don't recognize Caitlin on a monthly basis. A nurse on a monthly basis for demonstrating the extraordinary compassionate care and care of a patient that is expressed to us by writing through a nominee process, a nomination process. And the way we work this is we're going to hear a little bit about you, and Joelle's going to share a little bit about the origin of the Daisy Award and help us better understand why it's so important. And then we're going to have the person who nominated you read about the nomination. Then I'll just present some gifts to you, and then you eat donuts and cinnamon rolls, and that's the end of the procedure. So let's start with you.
All right. So Caitlin Davis started her nursing career on 3JPUS in August of 2014 as a new graduate. She received her BSN from Grandview College in Des Moines in May of 2014. This fall, Caitlin will begin her master's program through Mount Mercy for Health Advocacy. Although Caitlin has only been a nurse for a short time, she has a wonderful blend of knowledge, compassion, empathy, strength, all things that make her a fantastic recipient of the Daisy Award. Caitlin always comes to work with a smile and a positive attitude. She is soft-hearted, very caring, and always willing to help others, even when she is swamped herself. Sometimes lunch for her occurs at 3:30 because she's making sure her patients and coworkers are taken care of first. Caitlin is a wonderful asset to the 3JPUS team, and we look forward to working with her, hopefully for years and years to come. I can't take all of this credit for your bio. I did get in touch with your husband and your mom, and she said some of those words I incorporated in here. She was able to reiterate everything that we wanted to say, but in a much more eloquent way. So from all of us from 3JPUS and UIHC, congratulations on your well-deserved Daisy Award. Thank you very much.
This Daisy Award is recognition of nursing excellence, and this came to be because of a young gentleman who died of, I always have to read this, idiopathic thrombocytopenia pura, or ITP, which is an autoimmune disease, that he died in his 30s, and he and his family were so blessed with great nursing care, nursing excellence. And so I'm looking on the website last night, the Daisy Award stands for Diseases Attacking the Immune System. So that's where Daisy came from. But this speaks to your nursing excellence, your compassion, your care, and your ability to educate. You're the best of the best this month and in your career, and so we wanted to recognize you with the Daisy Award. And there's a wonderful website if anyone wants to read more about it. It's just lots of great information. We're here to celebrate nursing excellence. So thank you.
Thank you. Now let's hear the nomination.
I remember me, but
I absolutely remember you.
I remember you. Mom would love to be here, so just know that.
Thank you so much.
So I'll read what I asked Caitlin when my mom was here. This is about a month ago. If I could have her an email address to send a note to somebody, and she gave me Jennifer, wherever there you are. So this is why I passed it on to her, and then found out about this form as well. So I'll read what I wrote. I'll modify the time frame. A few weeks ago, my mother had surgery at the University Hospitals. Since surgery, she has been in 3JPW. I want to share with you our family's praise for your nurses. While they have all been knowledgeable and compassionate, one has stood out to us from the beginning. Caitlin Davis has modeled what nursing really is. She has not seen Mom as a patient, but as a person. When she first came into the room, she could tell Mom was very uncomfortable and emotionally upset. Caitlin took her hand, spoke words of empathy, and then captured what only a family member can know. You are usually the caregiver, aren't you? You're not used to being cared for. Well, we're going to take care of you. Mama just made a new friend. We all did. Caitlin does not follow a textbook approach to patient care. That's not to say she's not professional. On the contrary, her knowledge of the body and medicine was quickly evident. Her approach is more heart-driven. She wants to see the patient and the family have all they need without feeling rushed, overwhelmed, or awkward. She offered suggestions on how to take the multiple medications, and she provided a terrific option for a walker when the time was right. And the list of examples could go on and on. We're sad to hear that she would be working the final days of our stay. I couldn't say goodbye to you, but we are excited for the patients that would have her next. Nurses like Caitlin put the care in health care. Please let her know, as we did, how much her work is appreciated. And I think they did okay. Good job. Good job. I was here yesterday for the clubs. Yeah, so
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Okay, take care.
Well, Caitlin, as you can see, is going to be barraged with many, many gifts. Perhaps the most meaningful is this beautiful plaque that demonstrates and describes the accomplishment you've achieved. We want to thank you from the bottom of our hearts as nurses for the compassionate care that you provided.
Thank you very much.
Let's have them take a photograph
Really
of us, and then
nice.
we'll get on to the rest. And so that'll be there for you. Another very remarkable gift that becomes part of this process is this soapstone statue called the Healer's Touch, and this is remarkable in many ways. One is that it reflects the caring nature and the compassionate nature of nursing that you've demonstrated in the care of this family member. But an important thing to know about this is that all the funding that goes to pay for these goes back to Zimbabwe and the artisans in that country to help support them and their families so they can continue to do this good work. So you've now contributed to yet another very noble cause. So this is yours as well.
Thank you.
I'll put this over here. Of course, get your beautiful bouquet of daisies. This is a pin you can choose to wear or to take home for a keepsake, but it is a pin that only those who have been awarded the Daisy Award are able to don, so that's for you.
Thank you very much.
And then one of the major sponsors for Daisy is Cinnabon Corporation, which is, if you've been to many airports, you see Cinnabons all over the place. We don't have a local Cinnabon, but our beloved Gene Weber goes to the Kelowna Bakery and gets a facsimile of a cinnamon roll, which may in fact be better. So you've got a box of rolls to share with your colleagues. But just to keep it authentic, we do have a shaker of Cinnabon cinnamon. You can at least sprinkle them with the appropriate sprinkle. And then all of your goodies can go home in this bag. So again, congratulations and thank you.